In the morning of 2025, what seemed like an ordinary day in Europe turned into a storm the world could not ignore. Greenland, a distant icy island, suddenly became the center of a geopolitical crisis that shook alliances and challenged centuries-old trust. It began when the President of the United States announced, without warning, that his country intended to assert control over Greenland for security and economic reasons, and warned that European resistance could trigger unprecedented measures. It was not just rhetoric, it was a threat that changed the rules of engagement between the world's strongest alliances. European leaders were stunned. France, Germany, and Denmark issued statements condemning any foreign intervention and reaffirming their sovereignty. Diplomatic meetings became tense battlegrounds. Every word, every gesture carried the weight of potential disaster. Private discussions in hotel corridors and closed rooms were filled with warnings and subtle threats. Each side tried to assert its position while preserving the illusion of control, yet the tension was palpable. Weeks passed. The United States announced a partial retreat, suggesting a framework for future negotiations. But the crisis was far from over. European leaders remained wary, their trust shaken, aware that even the smallest point on a map could ignite a global confrontation. Greenland, once considered remote and insignificant, had become a symbol of the fragility of alliances and the unforeseen consequences of ambition. This is more than a political dispute. It is a lesson for the world. Even the most stable alliances can falter. The tiniest details can cause monumental upheaval, and power is not measured by size, but by strategy and foresight. Every mention of Greenland now evokes the reminder that the world can change in an instant. That events appearing distant or irrelevant may carry unimaginable consequences, and that the actions of nations, no matter how small they seem, can ripple across the globe.